What is going on, everybody? What is going on, the catch fam? Hope everyone is doing phenomenal tonight, man. Hope everyone is having a great week. Hope everyone had a phenomenal Wednesday. You guys already know what time it is, baby. It's another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft with you guys, with the catch fam. Tonight we've got a 14 team full PPR mock draft. Gonna be a good time. Gonna talk some fantasy football. Excited as ever to be here with you guys. So you all know what to do, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you are new to the channel, hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, guys. Let's get this thing going. All right, so we'll give it a couple minutes. We'll give everyone a chance to hop in here. I'll go ahead and set the draft order so everyone knows where they're drafting from. All right, thank God I did not want an early pick. Last 14 team mock, I got 1.1. I hated my team. But all right, so let's get it going, man. I'll give everyone a couple minutes to hop in here, and we'll go from there. So I gave everyone a shout on Discord, I think. And I feel like Tox was not in this draft before, and now he is, which is kind of tripping me out. I feel like I don't know why I didn't see Tox before, but what's up, Tox? Hope you're out there, man. Hope you're drafting tonight. All right, so we got Chris, Claiborne, Prey, Smokey, Chase. We got Joe, right? J-Dubs, Boss Man Fat, Real Good, Mr. Sarcastic Talks, Emil, myself, and Senior Cinnabon. Between your guys' YouTube usernames, Sleeper usernames, and Discord usernames, at this point in the offseason, sometimes I get a little backwards. But all right, so we got a couple things to go over tonight. Let's see who's in the chat real quickly. All right, Derek, what's good, my dude? Hello, hello. Ronald, what's good, bro? Joseph Fitness, what's up, doc? We should do a 16 man. That's what the Whispers Listener League is. I could try to fit one in. The schedule is basically filled for the next week. I don't know if I'll be able to fit one in, man. All right, what is this new username? Passiondelli. Are you guys are just all gonna change your usernames to things I can't pronounce just on purpose because you guys know I'm awful pronouncing anything. All right, what's good? What's good? Godfather in the house was good, my dog. Real good. Hello, how's it going, John? It's going good. How are you, Senior Cinnabum? Mr. Sarcastic, Smoking the Cat Cat. What's up, guys? Appreciate everyone being here tonight. What's up? What's up? Let's see here. Chase Brown. Hello. J-Dubs in the house. What's up? What's up? Derek, so yeah, that's what I thought. Derek, I thought you were in here, man. All right, Derek, be on standby. I don't think Tox was in here. Tox, I love you, bro, but I don't think you're in here, man. I'm really tripped out about Tox because when I went to add everyone on Discord, I don't remember Tox being in there. Hold on, Derek. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I have no clue what happened. That's so weird. All right, hold on. Derek, are you ready to join? Guys, don't take Derek's spot. If you take Derek's spot, I'm going to kick you. All right, Derek, the spot's open for you, bro. Oh, crap. No, it's not. Hold on. I didn't press save. I got to hit save. I'm taking care of it, bro. All right, Derek, your spot's there. I don't think Tox even grabbed it. I don't think he's here. All right, let's see here. All right, if Tox comes in, I don't know. We'll make a decision. All right, I don't think Tox is here, though. All right, let's see. Baker Mayfield named starter for the Panthers. I didn't see that. All right, let's see. Let's check the sleeper news, baby. Let's do it. Because I want to talk about some Kenneth Walker, Rashad Penny action. All right, fantasy football news. Oh, yeah, Drew Ogletree torn his ACL. Sad, man. All right, so Kenneth Walker is undergoing a procedure. Team has said is not a sports hernia. Oh, I thought it was. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's Delaney Walker. Shout out to Delaney Walker. Absolute beast. All right. Targets a week 1 return, so that's better than we saw before. 4 is looking a little. It was looking like closer to 4 weeks, which I mean, we're about 3.5 weeks or so away from kickoff, right? So Walker wasn't dealing with what is sometimes called a sports hernia or core muscle injury, but either way, the rookie looks like he has a chance to avoid missing any regular season games. Okay. So some people have been jumping the gun on Penny because of this. That's why you guys see Penny on the thumbnail tonight. I don't know, man. Does this make you more bullish on Penny? Does this make you no different change in opinion on Kenneth Walker? Is Walker your guy? Is Penny your guy? I mean, I was going in thinking that this was going to be a more serious injury for Kenneth Walker into tonight's stream, but it looks like it's good news for Walker. All right, so let's see. Melvin Gordon said coaches want Javonte to be the guy. Who'll be the guy? I'm going to go neither. Both will be the guy. Darren Waller practiced today. Back at practice. I did see that. Yeah, McCole Hardman limping to the medical tent after a rep during the 11-on-11 drills. Looking at Hardman's left leg. Haven't seen any updates on that. Cam Akers got a little stinger. Apparently it's nothing serious. Imagine that. And that's about it. Really, I think we went over everything else here tonight. So, or yesterday night, excuse me. But, yeah, I was expecting to talk about the Walker news, but now I feel like this is not too serious. So, oh no. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat here. All right, I'm going to give everyone, we'll kick off at 11:10 p.m. I've seen enough of you guys, seen enough green dots to feel confident to kick things off. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, I want to look at, see if there's any update on Baker on here, too. Baker Mayfield expected to be named Week 1 starter as of 6 minutes ago. According to Jeff Ho of The Athletic, QB Baker Mayfield is expected to be named the starter for the Carolina Panthers for Week 1 when the organization is ready to make an announcement. Mayfield has been competing with the incumbent. If you guys needed more conviction, I can't pronounce anything. Quarterback Sam Darnold, but as Week 2 of the preseason approaches, the expectation is Mayfield will start in the regular season. Let's go, Baker. Yeah, I think Baker should be the starter. That's my guy. All right, so. All right, Albert in the house was good, bro. So let's see here. Burks. Mr. Cassie just says Burks. What's up with Trey Burks? Oh, at least practice early. I said practice early on Wednesday. After struggling during Week 1 of the preseason, Burks turned in a good practice on Wednesday. However, he was stopped short due to injury. No update, just left practice due to injury. Okay. Interesting. Spencer had a sports hernia before. Uh-oh. Some people call that last night for short. Damn Darnold. Sam, what's good, bro? Cam Akers or Elijah Mitchell, both are injury prone. I'd probably go Elijah Mitchell personally because he's going to be a cheaper price in terms of his ADP. And then Henderson, you know, you can go and get Darrell Henderson at the end of your draft for very, very cheap. So I would go, I'll go Mitchell personally. Cinnabon says Akers. Bunny Hop, I'm just stopping by to drop my like and again remind League 2 on that ass. What's up, Bunny Hop? Appreciate you, bro. All right, let's end this poll since... Oh, I do have to randomize League 3. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do two things very quickly. Who? Yeah. Drafting. This one's for our boy Sam. Akers. Eli. Mitchell. This is really more difficult to do with one hand than you guys would think. All right, then, yeah, I got to set League 3's order. I forgot about that. Thank you, Michael. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, bro. All right, Sam, there's your poll for the night. All right. Let's take a look at League 3 for the Catch Fam tournament and get this order set. All right, so League 3 is drafting. Of course, I've already forgotten. I have to look. I've got a screenshot. I have to look at this like every day. Tuesday, August 23rd. Can you guys believe we're drafting next week? Because I really can't. By the way, I'm setting all these drafts for 11 p.m., but I'm probably going to change that to like 11:15 each draft night so that you guys have like an opportunity to hop in the stream and everything. And I'll try and wait. I'm not going to wait past 11:15 each night. I can tell you guys that much. But I'll try. You know, if everyone's here, then we'll start before then. But 11:15 is the earliest or the latest I'll start each draft. Okay, so set draft order. Nope. Oh, right here. Okay, League 3. Pay attention. Boop. There we go. We got Anthony at 1.1, Godfather's at 1.2, Albert at 1.3. Anthony. We got two Anthonys in the same league at 1.4. Claiborne's at 1.5. Prey at 1.6. LeBron's Brain at 1.7. Spanky's at 1.8. Julian's at 1.9. Michael's at 1.10. Foster's at 1.11. And David Glazer at 1.12. So there you go. There you go, League 3. There's your draft order. Exciting stuff, man. I can't believe we're drafting next week. I can't believe it. So let's take a look. I believe, yep, League number 2 will be drafting 4 days. I can't believe that. League number 3 is drafting in 5 days. League number 4 drafting in 6 days. And then League number 1 drafting in 8 days. Craziness. Wait, did I read that wrong for League 3? No, I didn't. Okay, that was the right draft order. I just want to make sure because it shows differently on here. All right, League 3, you guys got your draft orders. Let's go. All right, Chris, let's see. Get ready. Prey, get ready. Claiborne, get ready. Smokey, get ready. Chase, get ready. We're kicking off another live 2022 Fantasy Football Mock Draft here at the Catch, whether you're ready or not. Let's get it going. 30-second selections. Be on your toes. All right. Is that 11:15 Eastern time? Anytime I say a time, I mean, I know I usually preference. Anytime I say a time, it's Eastern time. So yes. I live on the East Coast, but I know I usually put Eastern time, but yes. Thank you, Senior Cinnabon. Everything is Eastern time here in the Catch. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Got a day off tomorrow, so I'm taking a trip to Mars. Have fun, Spence. Love to hear it. All right, so JJ goes at 1.1. Excuse me, JT goes at 1.1. JJ goes at 1.2. Derrick Henry's gone at 1.3. CMC gone at 1.4. Eckler off the board at 1.5. Yes, this is PPR. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jamar Chase and Kupp go back-to-back there. So for tonight, you've got 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, 2 flexes, kicker, defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bench spots. Boss man, fat on the clock here. John, you are very tired. I am. That's why you're stumbling over words. I don't really know why I feel so tired today. I got pretty decent sleep last night, and the baby's getting on a pretty good sleep schedule. But I was feeling a little gassed. I also filmed a video before this. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little gassed at this point in the night, which I'm usually all right. But we'll give Rio an auto pick here. He gets mixing, but I am a little bit tired. Yeah, but I'll be fine. I just made a video on how crazy ADPs are on each platform. Have you noticed that? Yeah, they're definitely very different across each platform. Like, if you're switching between making mock draft videos, between Yahoo, ESPN, Sleeper, Fantasy Pros, whatever, they're definitely different. Like, I just did a large string of mock draft videos through ESPN, and I did one tonight on Yahoo, and it was like just completely different. Then obviously, if you're drafting through like Underdog, like, I mean, it's just a different style of drafting. So, oh my God, I'm on the clock. Najee Harris. Let's go. Yeah, so there, I definitely have noticed that, man. What are your thoughts on CMC this year? I mean, I'm fine with CMC, but I'm like still nervous to draft him. I mean, I had CMC at 1.1 last year, and like when he played, it was great. But I'm just, I don't know, man. I really hope I'm not in that position where CMC is on the board, because I'm still too nervous to draft CMC. Like, I'd rather just draft Eckler. All right, I might do something different here. I'm gonna do it. Give me Kelsey. Give me Kelsey. I don't use ADP. ADP is trash. Yep. I mean, I kind of agree with that. John, would you want me to supply you with some gas since you're low? Sure. Gas this up, pray. J Fitness, Superflex, 12-team half PPR at the 1.6. Go QB, RB, QB, RB, or J Jettis, RB, QB, RB, and punt QB and grab Matty Ice or T-Law later. Or CMC, QB, RB, QB. I limited round wide receiver, so I'm thinking hammer RB early. Wow, these are three very different scenarios. I mean, I'll say this much. I think receivers are going to be deeper in your drafts. I would probably go QB, RB, QB. And then with that last selection, just it depends on who's available. Go best available running back or receiver. So even like CMC, QB, RB, QB, I don't mind either. But generally, in a 2 QB league, I like a high value quarterback early. I have a feeling I'll be fighting with John all night. We usually do, man, whether we're next to each other in a draft or not. All right, so first round. After 1.7, we've seen Adams, Mixon, Cook, Swift, Chubb, Harris, and Diggs gone. Into the second, we see Fournette, Kelsey, Aaron Jones, Javonte, Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Alvin Kamara, Debo, Zeke, and Mark Andrews gone. I literally got the first pick in all three of my drafts. I'm going to cry so much if JT goes down. I think he'll be fine, man. I still think he's at a point in his career where he can stay healthy. And I still think he's definitely going to be at worst in the top 6 next year. You know, very, very worst 7 or 8. I think he's going to have a great season. So he's going to regress from what he did last year, but he's just such a safe pick. So, you know, if you have 3 leagues and all of them you have 1.1, switch it up in a league. Go CMC at 1.1 in one of those leagues, or surprise your entire draft. I don't know, go JJ or Eckler. But for the most part, probably go JT, right? And yeah, in the chat saying Johnny should have picked CMC in one of them. Yeah, I would say diversify at least in one of them. Real good. You're good, bro. You're good. You got Mixon and Lamb to start. J Fitness, probably going to go for Lamar, Burrow, Hurts, Kyler in round 1. Okay, first I was like, that's your draft order. I was like, that's a lot of quarterbacks. And maybe mix in round 2, maybe Lance Carr in round 3, then best player available. Yeah, I like that build right there. I think that's a good build, man. People who collect guitars like me, gas means gear acquisition syndrome. It's where you can't resist buying gear you don't need. I've never heard that before, man. I like that. I think I'm going to in the one I care the least about. I haven't drafted in any of them yet. Yeah, I would diversify one of them, man. All right, into the third we go. We got Breece Hall, Kyle Pitts, Keenan Allen, ETN, Michael Pittman, Higgins, and A.J. Brown off of the board. And about more than halfway, or just about halfway through the third, Cam Akers is gone. Guys, we got 30 viewers in the house. What is going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys being here tonight, man. Very kind of you guys to spend part of your evening here at the channel. Make sure to hit that like button on the way. And can we get to 20 likes on the stream or what? All right, Deontay Johnson's gone. I have no idea where I'm going to go. DJ Moore's gone. I don't think I've ever gone tight end this early in a 14-team mock. I don't know where I'm going to go, man. I'm nervous. Mitchell's gone. Emil on the board here. I feel like I need to go receiver. Oh, goodness. Give me A.J. Dillon. Go running back. I'm scared Cena Cinnabon's going to take A.J. Dillon from me. There's plenty of receivers. How do you feel about Cam Akers? I mean, I've never really been on the Cam Akers wave. Like, it's a lot of draft capital on a player who's never been consistent and who's injury prone. And I'd rather personally just draft Darrell Henderson at the end of my draft, because I really do think we're going to see both running backs utilized within that offense. And who knows, maybe even a third running back. Really, last year, they didn't, there's points in the season where there was a starting running back, right? But it was Hendo, it was Sony Michel, and then we saw flashes of Cam Akers. And I really think we're going to see more of that going into this year. So I'd rather get the cheaper player, and I'd rather go with my guy, Hendo, at the end of a draft. All right, lots of receivers sitting here, but I'm going to go for a high ceiling player. I'm going to go Mike Williams here. Not my favorite wide receiver one necessarily, but I feel like in later rounds here, I'm going to be going for a little bit more consistency at the position. And I feel like Mike Williams could round out this roster the best. All right. Started my team's looking fire, says Prey. What you got tonight? Henry, Connor, and Allen. It's a long draft, but a good start. How'd you rank Burrow, Lamar, Hurts, and Kyler? I love Burrow, but the rushing upside of the latter three are tempting. I think all QBs aside from maybe Lamar should be there at 1.6 in a 2-keeper league. It's tough. It's tough. Ronald says Lamar, Burrow, Kyler, Hurts. See, I really like Hurts, man. My personal rankings probably goes... I don't know, man. I'm really starting to warm back up to Kyler Murray. This is a tough question. Albert says Lamar, Kyler, Burrow, Hurts. See, I think that's where I'm kind of leaning. Lamar, Kyler. I think there's an argument to put Kyler before Lamar. And I think I'm going to Hurts than Burrow. I just like that rushing upside, man. But really, like, those four quarterbacks could finish anywhere next to each other. Ronald says, if I can get Akers fifth or later, I will consider it. Earlier, no thanks. I agree. Ronald says, I don't know about that without Hopkins. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit worried about Lamar. Like, the rushing upside is there. But outside of Bateman and Andrews, like, wouldn't you argue that Kyler has better weapons at his disposal? Because I'm not really sure who the starting running back for the Ravens is. Like, Lamar's a better rushing quarterback, but I'll probably take Kyler in terms of a throwing quarterback. I would say this. I would go Burrow, because then you get that consistency in terms of a passing quarterback. And then I would take whatever rushing quarterback is available that you have the most conviction in. And I would just go from there, man. That way you kind of get that consistency in a thrower from Burrow, and then you get that kind of upside rusher in Kyler, Lamar, or Hurts. I would trust your own conviction on that, man. I feel like Hurts' floor is pretty safe with the rushing, though. I like Hurts a lot, man. Cinnabon, I'm a Bears fan. John, I cannot ever let myself take a Packer play. All right, I'll keep that in mind next time. I made a video on DK as a league winner. I'm curious what your thoughts are on him. I love DK Metcalf, man. I've been on Metcalf all offseason. Yeah, I think he'll be peppered with targets. I think he'll be fine, regardless of quarterback play. And it goes at 4.13 in a 14-man draft. I think at his ADP, I absolutely love where he's going overall. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Metcalf. League winner is an interesting way to put it, but for me, it's just great value or where he's going overall in terms of his ADP. So I've drafted Metcalf a ton. I mean, I would say probably out of everyone in the chat right now, I probably have the most conviction in DK Metcalf overall. All right, let's take a look here. Already into the 5th round, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so 5th round, we've seen Waller, Mooney, Schultz, Juju, Lamar, Michael Thomas, Kyler Murray, and Devonta Smith gone. Prey still hates Dak Prescott. He's still not over last season. All right, so... Wow. Receivers are thinning out, man. Everything's getting ugly out here. Running back's ugly. Emil, dang it. You drafted my player, man. Why'd you do that, bro? I really wanted Hunter Renfrow right here, man. I don't know what that's about, Emil. Give me Elijah Moore. Wow, you guys ate up receiver value. It's like if I didn't go running back with one of these two selects. See, this is why I always get nervous drafting a tight end early. I don't even know where I'm going to go with this next pick. Where am I going to go with my next fantasy selection? I don't know. Cinnabon goes. Kenneth Walker takes us into the 6th with Joe Burrow. Well, D-Hop will be back from suspension at some point. It looks like I might need him. All right. Would you grab Burrow 1.6 and then Lance at 2.7? Yeah. I don't mind that strat. Yeah. I'm fine with Lance, man. I'm warming all the way up to Lance. I'm on the Lance train. Yeah, I don't mind that strat. Pray, my hate for Dak is getting worse, just like his hairline. Dude, Dak didn't even do that dirty last year, man. Kelsey has so much positional advantage. I know, man. I know. Clay, man, what's up? What's up? This is a redraft format. This is redraft, not dynasty. Yeah, we typically don't do... We haven't really branched out to dynasty formats yet. That'll be coming next year. But, yep. Just redraft. All right, into the 6th round. So, Burrow, Hopkins, Zach Ertz, Gabe Davis, Thielen, Rashad Bateman, Drake London, Damian Harris, and C.H. gone. Over also had Dak. He was a pain. Yeah, I mean, he definitely had some up and down points throughout the season. Like, I get it. But still, QB8 on the season, man. Can't be that mad, right? Like, you're probably ecstatic week 1, then upset week 2. But this stretch was great. In the first 6 games of the season were great. Then he missed week 8. Wasn't it Cooper Rush you started? And then really, like, I get it. Like, week 11 was awful. These 3 games were underperforming. But the main thing is he finished out the season, like, in baller status, too. So, I get it. But overall, I mean, those are 5 bad performances. Plenty of other quarterbacks we could pull up from last year who had 5 bad performances last year. So, but I get it. All right, Rashad Penny's gone, 6.10. Goddard's gone. Cooper's gone. And we're moving into the 6th. Into the 6th, into the 7th. I might go Burrow 1.6, Lance 2.7, Saquon or Aaron Jones 3.6, the best player available at 4.7. I feel like drop off from mixing a Saquon or Aaron Jones isn't as big potentially as a Lance to T-Law, Fields, and Tua. I could agree with that. Yeah, as long as they're all available, I think it's perfectly fine strat. All right, Chris Olave and Treylon Burks off of the board. Garrett Wilson's gone and Ramondre Stevenson gone as we move into the 7th round. Appreciate you guys being here tonight, man. All right. Patty and Cheese is off the board. I have no idea what I'm doing in this draft, man. It's going to be a light running back team, I can tell you that much. Jay Fitness, do you like the running back options at rounds 3 through 4? Ooh, Trey Lance off the board to Smokey. So in tonight's draft, we see Allen, Mahomes, Herbert, Jackson, Kyler, Hurts, Burrow. Trey Lance is your 8th QB off of the board tonight. He is really taking a step forward in terms of ADP. Pollard gone, Singletary gone, Edmonds gone. We appreciate you, Catch. Thanks, man. 100%, my guy. That's what we're here for. No, I wanted Dameon Pierce. Dameon Pierce, another player just really going against his ADP right now. And I've been on the Pierce train all offseason long. Guys have heard me talk about him a ton. So I'm happy for him, man. Let's go, Dameon Pierce. All right, Dawson Knox is gone. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I saw Goddard get taken. I was like, oh, crap. I need to take a tight end. Because I'm so completely not used to drafting a tight end early. But I definitely have Travis Kelce on this team. I would have been super upset if I drafted a second tight end. All right. James Cook gone. Love to see it, man. Another player I've been not high. I mean, I've been higher on Pierce earlier, but I've warmed up to Cook later here in the offseason. All right. So let's take a look here. Gosh, things have just gotten disgusting. I don't even know if I like any of these running backs. Give me Ayuk. Let's go with Ayuk. All right, Cinnabon on the clock here. Finish up these 7. No, I thought I could land Ayuk and Boyd. I knew you were gonna take Tyler Boyd, bro. I knew you were gonna do that. You go with Pickens to start the 8th. I should have known better. Melvin Gordon or James Robinson are probably my picks here. Receiver-wise, I think I'll take a breather. I've got 4 in a row. Robinson, Melvin Gordon, both are fine. Let's go Gordon. James Robinson's still available. Not bad. Yeah. Like I said, Gordon or Robinson, my guys there. So, you know how I always stack? That's a good point, man. I should have paid more attention. Yeah, I thought I could land Ayuk and Boyd, but honestly, it's probably better for this roster that I went running back and not with another receiver. Although you could certainly argue that I need more receiver help on this squad. But I don't know. I think this is a pretty decent build through 8 rounds to start. We'll see how the rest of the mock goes. All right, man. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Guys, hit that like button. Let's try and get to 20 likes on the stream. And hop in the live chat, man. Let me know what's popping, everybody. All right, 8th round here. We got George Pickens, Melvin Gordon, Kareem Hunt, Aaron Rodgers, T. Hawk, and Miles Sanders. So I would say the players I'm seeing move up the most in ADP right now, George Pickens, without a doubt, Dameon Pierce, and Trey Lance. Yep. Then I'd probably start to put Rashad Penny. He's starting to move up slightly. And Jalen Hurts still is also, I mean, in certain mock drafts I'm really seeing, I've seen him get picked ahead of Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray. So he's starting to move up a bit in terms of players' ADPs changing due to preseason. Justin, what's good, my dude? Should I trade Kirk for Penny? Kenny Walker just got hurt, so Penny won't have any shared workload. Well, unfortunately, that's not necessarily true. Walker is hurt, but we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. He could be ready as soon as week 1. They're targeting a week 1 return. He'll basically have... and it's also come out that he's not even dealing with the sports hernia. And he may have surgery, he may not, but regardless, he should be ready for week 1. So I would just take that part out of the equation, right? And if that's Christian Kirk, it just depends on your roster, man. And really, when it comes down to trade questions, it just helps me in terms of my evaluation if I know the full roster, right? Do you need a running back right now, or do you need a receiver? Like, regardless of the Walker injury or non-injury, I still like Penny. Like, I think as long as Penny's healthy, he's going to see significant workload. So, just depends, right? Do you need a receiver in Christian Kirk, or do you need the additional running back on your bench in Rashad Penny? Penny will play 3 to 4 games probably. I think he'll be fine. I do. As long, I mean, that's the risk, right? Is he healthy? Is he not healthy? You know, I think when Penny's healthy, he's gonna be the RB1. I still am of that belief. Where can I see the most accurate standings for players for free? Well, there's a lot of different opinions out there. In terms of accuracy, I mean, they change mock draft to mock draft. So, I would just take a look at a lot of different mock drafts. And I think in terms of mocks, to be honest with you, our subscriber mock drafts are the most accurate displays that I've seen, because you've got real competitive fantasy drafters drafting from the first round all the way through the end of the draft. They're starting to do them through different online platforms. People are backing out. People may have not even joined from the get-go. People are maybe a little bit more inexperienced. You're seeing defenses drafted early, kickers drafted early. In terms of rankings, I do like Fantasy Pros. But to be honest, at the end of the day, when you go to draft, I would just expect, complete chaos, right? Like, are standings ever accurate? They can be, but you never know at the end of the day, right? Do you think Damien Harris will get traded? Possibly. It'll definitely be interesting for Ramondre Stevenson, or those who have shares in Ramondre Stevenson, maybe in like underdog drafts. I mean, we've heard the rumors, right? Like, I think it's possible. But when it comes to the Patriots, I'm like, I mean, anything goes, man, you know. 7 days ago, reportedly taking calls for Damien Harris, so we'll see. I mean, they definitely have a pretty deep roster in terms of running backs, so it's possible. Need a running back. I have Swift, Fournette, and Sanders. I just want a little bit more depth. How's the receiver room look? That'll be my next question. If you're confident in your receivers without Kirk, then my answer is yes. All right, let's take a look. Wow. Running backs are gross. Receivers are equally gross. All right, I'm just going to get my QB out the way, even though I have a feeling Cinnabon's not going to draft a QB because he is Joe Burrow. But, I don't really... Those were two very quick picks. That didn't give me any time to think. I mean, I guess you just take a shot at running back here. Let's just go Khalil Herbert. I mean, like, we need help at running back. We could still use more receivers on this team, but just take a shot at a handcuff, because running back is our desperate spot on this team. But I like Derek Carr in 14-team leagues. I like Derek Carr in terms of a target in 14-team leagues, because I just think he's great value, and you're going to need some more wiggle room in 14-team mocks and drafts in general. J Fitness, half PPR, Saquon, Aaron Jones, or Kamara? Well, it's half PPR. What do you think? I mean, my gut says Kamara, but the situation with Kamara, like, I'm still going back and forth with it. See, like, for me in the draft strategically, I'd rather take A.J. Dillon later on than pay the price we're seeing Aaron Jones go for, which it's no knock on Aaron Jones, but just from a strategic standpoint, I'd rather draft A.J. Dillon later on. So it's between Kamara and Saquon for me. And, like, really when I evaluate half PPR, it's not too much of a difference in terms of running backs and how I look at things in comparison to full PPR. So I'd probably go Saquon just for that nice high ceiling. But if we get like a for sure answer on Kamara, then it's Kamara for me. But yeah, if you're not worried about Saquon injuries, then I would probably go Saquon. But I will say I like Saquon, Jones, and Kamara as kind of RB2s for rosters. Zounder in the house was good, bro. Spence, I love Dylan, but third round, really. So, Dobbins, Monty, or Gibson. Walker, Harris, CH, Penny, Ramondre, Patty and Cheese. Are you taking all those guys over A.J. Dillon? You're probably taking Monty or Dobbins. Like, I considered either of those guys, but I just got that conviction in A.J. Dillon. I don't know if Monty's a true RB1. I don't know. And I love Monty. But, A, you've got injury history with Monty. Don't get me wrong. You've got a lot of injury history with a lot of running backs. But the more and more news that comes out about Khalil Herbert in training camp is that we're seeing Herbert and Monty both utilized. So I've been a little worried about Monty, and I've been a huge Monty truther for some time. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. It's not RB1 fantasy, but on the Bears, he's the workhorse back. Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying, and I'm just saying, coming out of training camp, we're hearing a lot of buzz about Herbert being used this year, right next to Monty. So all I'm saying is he spooked me a bit. I wish it gave you more updates there, like older updates on players. But Thursday's status uncertain. He probably shouldn't play in the preseason. Let's be honest. I mean, I get it. Like, I don't mind if you want to go Monty over Dillon. I don't mind if you want to go Dobbins over Dillon. But I don't personally feel like I have Dillon that much further behind Dobbins or Monty at this point in the offseason, personally. My goal on my last picks were to keep you on your toes, John. Hey, Robinson and TDP, 2-year late-round guys. I was really just trying to I was hoping you would spend a lot of time on your draft picks. That way I could have more time to think. But ended up with Herbert. I'm fine with that. All right, Jay Fitness just did a SF mock. Burrow, Land. Oh, Superflex mock. Burrow, Land, Saquon, T, McLaurin, AJ Dillon, Bateman in that order. Yeah, good start for sure, man. All right, I've got to take a look because I'm on the board right now. All right. Wow, running backs. Running backs are done, man. I don't like any of those guys. Man, what's been up with Jon Dawson? I'll go Van Jefferson. Give me some more receivers. How many more picks do we have? Just 2. Dose. I got to make sure I don't miss my pick here. Okay, running back. I mean, what? You take Marlon Mack. You take the handcuff to CMC. Take Gus Edwards. Yeah. Gosh, 14 team mocks, man. You better get your running back room early. All right, so give me... We got 2 more picks. I'll take a chance. I mean, I like Dotson here. I kind of like Jalen Tolbert as well. Let's go with Tolbert here. I like Alec Pierce. Like KJ Osborne. Palmer's a fine pick. Some good enough selections here at the end of the draft. All right, it's easier to get Monty and Herbert than it is to get Jones and Dillon. That's true. So, like, if you have Monty over Dillon, I like your team more because you have Herbert. That's fair. Yeah, get best of both worlds with Monty and Herbert there. Sure. I'm tempted to now go Jay Jettis, Lance Cousins, RB. A lot of different builds, man. A lot of different builds. Oh, Smokey, I just meant in terms of not including kicker and defense. How many picks do we have? My bad. I got to draft Jay Jettis in my other league. I just won him this year. Yeah, go ahead and get him in one league. Why not? If either Herbert or Monty gets hurt, the other instantly goes to high-end RB2. While if Jones gets hurt, Dillon is a true RB1. Yeah. It's definitely a fair argument either way. When I took Dillon, the 2 guys I looked at were Dobbins and Monty. And personally, I'd probably go Monty over Dobbins. Just because I still think Baltimore is going to have like 7 running backs and Lamar Jackson utilized. So, it'd be Interesting if Mitchell and Jacobs are sitting there, because I think maybe I still like them a hair more than Dylan. But Dylan's just one of those players, man, like, I just want him on my squad, you know what I'm saying? The last 4 picks before mine were all the guys I was looking to draft. Watson, Mostert, Jones, and Herbie. Lance over Brady, Stafford, Rodgers in round 2. I mean, I think you get more upside and you get a little bit more consistency out of the first couple of players. You know? A little bit of risk with Lance, but it could be worth it. Spence, I don't like Dobbins. Yeah, I'm not crazy on Dobbins either. Like, if I'm ranking those couple of backs, Mitchell, Jacobs, Dylan, Dobbins, Monty, Dobbins is probably my least favorite because, like I said, you got a lot of different capable players in terms of rushing the football for the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, you got Gus Edwards, who's still hurt, iffy for week 1. But Mike Davis hanging around. I think Mike Davis could have a little bit of an impact. Oh, he got dinged up at practice 3 days ago, though. And then he got Lamar, right? And I feel like there's like 7 other running backs on this team. Lance and Brady are both higher than Stafford and Roger in my eyes. Packers wide receivers worries me for Rodgers' fantasy production. Not sure he can crack the 300-plus club this year. So I will make a note on that I've heard some worrisome things about the Packers' receiving core outside of Dubes. Yeah, outside of Dubes, really. I've heard worrisome things about Watson and Lazard. I haven't heard anything about Sammy Watkins. And didn't the Packers sign a receiver today? I can't remember who it is. Someone look it up for me. But I think the Packers signed a receiver too. Rodgers said himself that the wide receivers need to stop dropping passes. Yeah, and like I can't tell, is that like Aaron Rodgers, like just being Aaron Rodgers and trying to like create that veteran presence and try and like, you know, ensure that his young receivers are giving it all their all every day? Or is it something to be genuinely concerned about? Or is it a little bit of both, you know? What about Stafford's arm? I'm personally not worried about Stafford. I feel like Stafford's been injured every year of his career. I think he'll be fine, man. He's been getting shit on about it, but he needs to light a fire under their asses. Yeah, I see. Like, I think part of it, maybe there's something to be worried about, but I think for the most part, it's just Rodgers. Like, I mean, you've got a room of really young receivers, right? So I think part of it is just trying to... I mean, I feel like Rodgers as a quarterback strives for perfection to everyone he's throwing it to. So in terms of route running and catching, like, he's probably consistently lighting the fire under his receivers' asses, right? I think Adams was the only one who, like, probably didn't get any of that. Spence says Stafford's arm will not be a problem. I've watched Stafford for long enough. Yeah, I think he'll be fine too, man. Watson is a saver. Don't worry, he's back off the PUP list. Yeah, I've heard concerns about his play in training camp and injury concerns. So, I don't know. Spencer, cheeseheads out there, how do you guys feel about Watson at this point in the offseason? All right, Ravens defense gone. And we will wrap up the 13th round momentarily, and we'll move into the 14th and our final round of the night. All right. I'm going to take my guy. Give me Kendrick Bourne. Give me an additional receiver. I can't risk Senior Cinnabon sniping me. You can't judge Watson right now because he's just getting back. Okay, fair enough. He's like 3 weeks behind everyone. Okay, that's a fair point. Do I want to go defense or kicker here? Give me the Saints defense. Why not? Senior Cinnabon going Taysom Hill as his tight end 1. Let's go. If I did go kicker there, it's probably Matt Gay. Ronald, I only take Rodgers in 6 point. Same with Brady. Fair enough. I feel like most leagues have 6 points for passing touchdowns, right? Maybe that should be adjusted. Or no, don't most leagues have like 4 or 5 points for passing touchdowns, but like 6 for rushing? And that's been an argument for a while because rushing quarterbacks. Yeah, Ronald saying most are 4. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, that's why some people have been upset about rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks being 6. Yeah. Justin Reed could be the best player for IDP leagues if Kansas City's kicker gets hurt. He's been bombing field goals. Oh, yeah. He's been killing. I mean, he even, not just in training camp, right? Like, he kicked one in the preseason game. It's crazy. I don't disagree with that, man. I would take a chance on Justin Reed all day long. 4.6 point is considered premium, QB premium. I wonder for the Catch Fam League what it's set at. I think it's just set at 6, because I think that's default. These are all the same. Oh, passing touchdowns 4. Oh, I wonder if it says... Because I guess it's... You can't change it like quarterback rushing. It's just rushing in general is 6. Well, I'm just going to leave it. 4 is default. Okay. I didn't even know that, man. Okay. I felt like it was still 6. No, that's wrong. Why would it be 6 when most are 4? Okay. Wow. The week is really hitting me right smack in the face if you guys can't tell. Jay Fitness. When Burrow lands Saquon, Connor, Pittman, Sutton, Cooks, and Superflex mock. Good start. Continue to get some more depth at receiver and RB, but yeah, it's a great start. QB runs it in and 6 points passing is 0.4, not 0.1. Fair enough. All right, let's see what we got here. You guys are already raising your hands. Pray in love with his team tonight. Yeah, I'll go over your teams if you guys want me to. All right. Brady and Jones at QB. Freiermuth and Schultz at tight end. Henry, Connor, Patty and Cheese, Carter, and Drake. Keenan Allen, Cooks, Cooper, Galladay. The Bucs defense, and the Bass man. So, I don't know if you necessarily needed to go double QB or double tight end here. I don't hate it, but you're left with just 4 receivers. So even if the value's not great, like around 11.3, like I don't mind the Mac Jones pick as much, but even just taking a flyer at receiver probably would have helped this team more. I think the running back room looks good. I don't think the receiving room is too bad. Galladay is not a bad value in the 10th. So let's see. I mean, you're starting Brady, starting Schultz, starting Henry and Connor, starting Allen and Cooks. And then, I mean, you still have good flex options. You've got Cooper, Patty, Carter, Galladay, and even Freiermuth, and maybe Drake in the conversation. So you've got good flex options. If you've got 2 flex options and you're starting Cooper, and then probably Patterson, but you've got some selection. So Buccaneers defense and the Bassman, I think it's a good build. Yeah, for a 14-team league, it's not a bad build by any means. But I would like to see one more receiver on this team, especially because all 4 are veterans. You know, just a flyer, right, in the 11th or the 15th or both. Like, I don't know if you necessarily need the depth. I mean, you can. The nice thing is, I just got auto-picked. I got Robbie Gold. My bad, guys. My bad. I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. The draft's over. But, yeah, I mean, you could flex Freiermuth. So maybe if you had the feeling that Freiermuth is better value than any of the receivers sitting around, then that's fine. I mean, I probably also would note I'd probably go receiver for this team, only having 4. Like, you know, if you go Alec Pierce in the 12th and then go kicker or defense in the 13th, like, personally, I would have gone receiver in the 12th. Even if you go Freiermuth in the 11th, I would have gone receiver in the 12th, receiver in the 13th, and then kicker defense to finish out. But yeah, it's a good enough build overall. Dylan in the late third isn't bad. I'm tripping. Thank you. Thank you, Spence. Oh, you thought it was a 12-man? Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad we clarified. Thanks, bro. It makes me feel good. All right. Derek, what we got, my dude? Rodgers at QB, good value for not going QB until the 8th. Gesicki and Everett, perfectly fine tight end room. Swift, Javonte, Mitchell, most start. That's a thing, man. Like, after the 4th round, like, especially going triple running back, like, you just have to take such a breather at RB that you're looking at a 3 RB build, which I think in a 14-team league is pretty reasonable. Judy, St. Brown, Davis, Lazard, J-Mo, and Myers. Good value at receiver throughout this draft. Went with the second QB, no kicker, Broncos defense. So you're starting Rodgers, probably starting Gesicki, starting Swift and Javonte, starting Judy and St. Brown. Then you're flexing Mitchell or Gabe Davis. If you have an extra flex, you're probably flexing both those guys. But Lazard's in the conversation, even Jacoby Myers in full PPR and J-Mo when he's back. So you've got a QB2. I mean, you'd have to drop someone, get a kicker, obviously. But I think this build could work. Yeah. 2 solid teams to start the ratings. All right. Let's see here. J Fitness in the 6th spot. Mahomes, Kmet, Watson, Kupp, Higgins, Thomas, Claypool, Tony, Hardman, Zeke, CEH, Singletary, and Ronald Jones. Rams defense and the butt kicker. So, starting Mahomes, starting Kmet, starting Kupp and Higgins, starting Zeke, and probably CEH. Then you're flexing probably Michael Thomas, but you've got Singletary, Claypool, Tony, Jones, and Hardman. So I think this build could work. I mean, you got Watson. I don't think it's... I mean, it's good trade value down the road if he doesn't get suspended the whole year. And then you've got some depth, too, if he doesn't get suspended the whole year. Bucker in the Rams defense. Once again, like, I think this team could work. I think this build is fine, but I'm a little bit more worried about the running back room in comparison to the other 2 teams, although they went heavy running back to start, or at least went with 2 to start. Like, I'm fine with Zeke, but I'm a little bit worried about the RB2 situation. Then I'm a little bit worried about the flex situation. Like, if Thomas does Michael Thomas things, then relying on Claypool and Tony, who aren't entirely consistent. And then you almost have to worry about, like, Singletary and Jones not being available for the flex if anything happens to your RB2 or RB1. So those would be my only notes, but I do think this team could get through. I mean, you've got great, core receiver room in terms of Kupp and Higgins. Then you got Mahomes at QB1. Like, that's going to hold most of your upside. Kmet is a good value, right? But, like, if it's not full PPR, I'm a little bit worried. So I'm a little bit worried in terms of flex and, the RB2 situation. But you hit the right waivers, this team could work. All right, Cinnabon, what we got? Cinnabon sniping me all night, man. Just kidding. All right, Burrow, QB. Fournette, Dobbins, Walker, Robinson, TDP. Hill and Hurst at tight end. A true 0 tight end team. Diggs, Waddle, Boyd, Pickens, Hamler. Good receiver value, man. Hamler, fine in the 11th. Justin Tucker, Chargers defense. So, yeah, good receiver value. Nice positional advantage at kicker, bro. So, starting Burrow. Starting Fournette and Dobbins. Starting Diggs and Waddle. Probably flexing Boyd. If you have 2 flexes, it's Boyd and Pickens. Walker's fine on this team. Robinson and TDP. You got 3 like rookie handcuff situations. So maybe a little bit worried about running back depth. But if any one of those guys hit, then you're probably in a decent spot, right? The biggest issue is tight end. But like, could Taysom Hill and Hayden Hurst get you through? Probably. The question is, do you have enough upside at running back, receiver, and quarterback to get you through? I would say you're close. Diggs and Waddle is a nice combo. I like Fournette. Dobbins, I think, is a little bit capped in terms of his ceiling. But if Walker hits, then you got Boyd and Pickens to flex. Don't expect a crazy ceiling from Hill or Hurst, but they could probably get you through. If the Chargers defense really hits, so Justin Tucker, yeah. I think it's a good squad, man. Receiver value is really good tonight, man. All right, Emil. Emil, can you believe I called you Emily for like half a year? I've never gotten over that. All right, Wilson and Stafford at QB. Ertz at tight end. Bills defense and Matt Gay. Chubb, Jones, Jacobs, Sutton, Renfro. Man, gosh, did I want Renfro at 5.13. Jones, Green, Cobb. So, probably starting Wilson. Stafford's good trade value. I probably would have gone with another receiver over Stafford. But, I mean, with the two veterans, some injury history, Wilson hurt last year. Stafford got something going on all the time. So, maybe it's nice to have both those guys on the roster. But starting Chubb and Jones, starting Sutton and Renfro, then you're probably flexing Jacobs or Hunt. If you have two flexes, you're probably going with all running backs here. And then you have to kind of sit back and see what Jones does. True veteran receivers. I mean, gosh, imagine like 5 years ago if you had Jones, AJ Green, and Cobb on your team. But, I mean, like I would have gone maybe for some more youth at the end of this draft in terms of receivers, but at least like with one of these picks. But I do think this build could work. I mean, you got Matt Gay in the Bills defense, right? So, yeah, I think this build could work, man. I don't think it's a bad squad necessarily. So, yeah. Oh, and Sony Michel's in there, too. I somehow completely overlooked Michel. So, all right, Smokey. All right, Chase Brown is next. My bad, Smokey. Chase, we got Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. Ooh, what a stack. Eckler, Penny, Pollard, McKissick, Mack. Pretty good RB value. Pittman, McLaurin, Woods, Gage, Dubes, and Palmer. Pretty good receiver value. Prater and the Packers. So, starting Jackson, starting Andrews. Starting Eckler, probably Penny, if not Penny, Pollard. Starting Pittman and McLaurin, then you're probably flexing Woods. If you have extra flex, Woods engaged. And the Dubes was a really good value in the 11th round, man. He could be a player who could creep on your roster, too. So, yeah. Solid team. I think this team could work. Like, RB2 is a little bit of a question mark. But you got Eckler to maybe make up for some of that. But RB2 would be concerned. But I still think between the 6th and the 12th round, you got pretty good value at running back. Penny, Pollard, McKissick, Mack. So, outside of RB2, I think it's a really good team, man. All right, let's see. Clayman, is Claiborne your username? You guys can't be switching up. I'm just joking, but switching up your YouTube names, man. All right, Claiborne. Let's see here. Allen at QB, Pitts at tight end, early QB, early tight end. Receiver room is very good. JJ, Metcalf, Mooney, Olave, Rondell Moore, Devontae Parker, and Alec Pierce. Danny Carlson, the Niners defense. I mean, you know where the issue is on this team. It's at running back, right? Stevenson, Hines, Amir White, Haskins. So the question here is, does your quarterback and tight end upside and your receiver upside make up for the running back room? Like, Stevenson's fine. Do I want Stevenson as an RB1, though? Probably not. And really, when you picked Olave, like, there wasn't a ton of value around. Like, I would have gone Stevenson over Olave, and then at 7.2, Pollard, Edmonds, Pierce, Cook, Algier, Hunt, somebody, right? As opposed to going Hines, Amir White, Haskins. Hines, I mean, you still could have gone Hines at 8.13, you know? But you can't have, I don't think you can have Hines as an RB2. Zamir White is fine in the 11th, but he can't be your RB3, you know? Haskins is fine in the 14th, but once again, looking at this roster, you know, I think you have to sacrifice one of those earlier receivers for a running back, you know? But you're starting Allen and Pitts. Starting JJ and probably Metcalf, and then probably flexing Mooney. If you have an extra flex, probably flexing Olave, Moore, or Parker, or even Pierce. Like, the receivers are great. You've got plenty of room in terms of a flex as well. Receiver depth is great. It's the running back room that's an issue. Because then you're starting Stevenson, and you could take a dart throw at Hines or Zamir White. So here's the thing with this team, right? Could you use some receiver value for a trade? Sure. Could you play the waivers and really hit on a couple surprise running backs throughout the year? Sure. Could you turn this team into something really solid in a 14-team league? Yeah. Because you're going to have Allen Pitts, J.J. Metcalf, and Mooney as your core roster. And if if Damian Harris truly gets traded, then you get some immediate value in Stevenson, Or even if Stevenson just takes another step forward, then potentially have value there. It's just Hines, Zamir White, Haskins is a problem, right? Danny Carlson, Niners kicker, is fine. So it's a big gamble on this team is all. All right, J-Dubs, what we got, bro? Right in the middle, 1.7. Kyler Murray, Albert O, Irv Smith. I don't mind the late round tight end value. I'm glad that you got 2 tight ends, though. Murray's fine at QB. Ooh. I like the way this build turned out, man. Yeah, there's no other team on the board quite like this. So 4 receivers, a QB, 5 RBs, tight end, receiver, tight end, defense, kicker. Yo, I kind of like this squad. So, Jamar Chase, Debo, A.J. Brown, Hollywood Brown, jeez, and Jon Dawson. Only 5 receivers, but do you need to come out of your draft with more than 5 if you start your draft with Chase, Debo, A.J. Brown, and Hollywood? Probably not. So you're starting Kyler, you're starting Jamar, you're starting Debo, you're flexing A.J. Brown. If you have an extra flex, you're flexing Hollywood. And then running backs, you're probably just looking at the worst defenses on a weekly basis. You're probably starting Albert O at tight end, but Harris, Edmonds, Algier, Hendo, and Gainwell. Man, where did Pierce go? He went at 7.8. Pierce on this team would have been really nice. But Algier's fine, right? So, I don't know, man. I just like the way this team turned out. I guess you could call this 0 RB. And he went late round tight end. I would have gone Hunter Henry over Albert O. And then Irv Smith in the 13th. Or if Albert O falls out to 12.8, I think you're fine. Then over Irv Smith, he could still take a flyer at receiver. I think Dotson was a good value at 12.8, though. So this is a unique squad, but I really like the way this team turned out, man. Starting Kyler, starting Albert, Chase, Debo. If you have 1 flex, A.J. Brown. If you have 2, both A.J. and Hollywood Brown. And then running back, most of your ceilings are capped at running back, but if Edmonds turns out to be a PPR stud, if Harris gets traded to the right team, if Harris just does what he did last year, I think Algier is still going to be the RB1 for Atlanta. Hendo's going to have a point this year where he'll be the RB1 in the Rams. At least that's my belief. And Gainwell's been a hot name flying around coming out of training camp. So, Colts defense and Younghoe Koo. I like this team, man. Yeah, I really do like this team. All right, Mr. Sarcastic. Prescott at QB, Hawkinson and Henry. Okay, I'm good at that. Cook, Barkley, Monty, Cook. You got the Cook stack. And Edwards in the 13th. Moore, Godwin, Thielen, Watson, Chark, Robinson. No defense, and Nick Folk. I actually like this team. So you're starting Prescott. Let's say you're starting T-Hawk. Starting Dalvin and Barkley. Starting DJ Moore to start the season. You're starting Thielen. And then you're probably flexing James Cook or Monty. Probably flexing Monty, right? And then when Godwin comes back, Godwin's going to be a starter. Then you can flex Monty or Thielen if you have 2 flexes, you're still in a good spot. You got Watson for some potential upside. You got Henry, too. You could also consider flexing Henry. And then it makes up for any potential injury to Hawkinson. Still a little shaky in terms of the shoulder injury last year, right? Chark is a fine value in the 12th. And Gus is a fine value in the 13th. You take another flyer at Robinson to end the draft, which I think is fine. Obviously, you're going to have to pick up a defense to start the year. But, I like what you did to end the draft in terms of receivers. You got 2 rookies, too, because you've got all veterans to start the first half of the mock. So, yeah, I think this is a good squad. I think this build could absolutely work. All right, man. Let me get caught up. Oh my gosh. I've missed a lot of the chat. No Thornton. No Thornton did not get drafted tonight, Scott Brown. All right. 420. What's up, bro? What's up, Fantasy Hustler? Yo, what's good? What's good? All right, Bossman Fat. Let me see here. I missed your team. Sorry, guys. I'm way behind on the chat. Been going over teams for like 20 minutes straight. I'm sorry. Appreciate everyone who's still here. Appreciate everyone who's hopped in. Appreciate you guys, man. All right, so you got Tua as a QB1. I'd be a little worried there. I would go, personally, I'm going to go Captain Kirk over Tua. I like Tua, man. But honestly, looking at the board, you probably could have landed Cousins and Tua. And I'd rather have that build personally. But if you're going to roll with Tua, I guess. Kittle and Higbee, like, I don't mind having the second tight end with Kittle, but I would have maybe gone for Tua and Cousins between these two picks. I mean, I'm not saying that maybe Tua wouldn't have been available. I don't know. And then at 13.8, gone like Gerald Everett, Hill, and Joku for your second tight end, or who knows, maybe even Higbee would fall out, right? But outside, they got Adam Smith, London, Landry, MVS. Ooh, Seth Williams going tonight. Kamara, Akers, Pierce, Robinson, Chuba. I think it's good RB value. So you're starting Tua because you have to. You're starting Kittle as long as he's healthy. Kamara and Akers. I might start Kamara and Pierce personally. Then Adams, Devonta Smith. And you're probably flexing Drake London and or James Robinson. So your bench looking at Landry, MVS, Higbee, Chuba, and Seth Williams. I think that's fine. Obviously, no defense. You need to pick up a defense. Then McManus as your kicker. So, yeah, good enough build, man. Good enough. Oh, gosh. Is 38 votes on a poll the most ever? I have no clue, to be honest with you. All right, I'm at the bottom of the chat, so I think I got everyone. I think I missed Rio Goated. Goated, if you're still in here, I'll hit your team real quick here. Okay, Hurts and Cousins at QB, Noxon and Joku at tight end. Mixon, Gibson, Sanders, Spiller. Pretty decent RB value. Lamb, Deontay, Bateman, Lockett, Watkins. So for me, I don't mind a second tight end behind Knox or second QB behind Hurts. But in a 14-team draft, you're probably going to have to make the decision to do one or the other. Because another running back on this team, even if it's a flyer or committee or a handcuff potential, would probably really benefit this team. I mean, you're starting Hurts. You're starting Knox. I like that, man. You're starting Mixon and Gibby or Sanders. Then you're starting Lamb, Deontay, and then you're flexing Bateman. If you have an extra flex, you're starting either Gibson or Sanders there or Lockett. Spiller's a nice handcuff. I don't know, man. Like, I don't hate the depth behind Dawson Knox or Jalen Hurts. You're starting Money Mac in the Ravens defense, but I do think another running back on this team, even if it's a flyer, would have maybe benefited a little bit more. But yeah, a good squad overall, man. Yeah, nothing wrong with this team. Spence, I'm going to make a confession. I'm not sure if I've ever clicked the like button once, but I haven't on any YouTube channel. It's okay, bro. Yeah, I mean, you've done plenty for the channel in terms of just, I mean, look at you gifting out memberships like the last two streams, right? But outside of that, just, you've been active in every stream since, like, last season. So, oh my gosh, Spencer, what a way to end the stream. What a way to end the stream. Spencer going crazy, man. Gifting 5 memberships. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired right now, but we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna see who gets the 5 memberships. Look what you got. Look what you get, man. If you made it to the end of the stream here tonight, potential membership on the channel for a month. What a guy! Hey, spam the chat. W's for Spence. Clap hand emojis. Catch fam emojis. I need it all in the chat, man. Aaron Rodgers emojis. There's my face. Steven's face. Steve Belichick's face. Me and Steven. Aaron Rodgers. Thank you, Spence. What a guy. What a guy Spencer is, man. What a guy. All right, we got to sit here and see who gets the memberships, right? But the stream wrapping up here. So let's take a look at my team while YouTube decides to do that. It might just be that most people in the chat right now are actual members. So, all right. Where is my team? What did I do tonight? Carr at QB, Kelsey at tight end. I'm good at that. Running back's a little bit thin tonight, right? Harris, Dillon, Gordon, Herbert. Receivers, we got Mike Williams, Elijah Moore, Hopkins, Ayuk, Jefferson, Tolbert, Bourne. I love this receiver room for a 14-team mock. Saints defense and Robbie Gould. So I'm starting Carr, starting Kelsey. I'm good there. Starting Harris and Dillon, Gordon and Herbert on the bench. So a handcuff committee situation. Also a potential handcuff. Yeah, I mean, RB's, it's thin, right? But, like, in a 14-team mock, would I be okay with Harrison Dillon in the 14-team league? Probably. Probably. Would I be in love with it? No, but receiver upside here is there. Williams, Moore, D-Hop when he comes back, Ayuk. I think Van Jefferson, Tolbert, and Bourne were really good values. So, would I be okay with this team? Yeah. Would I be scared at running back? Slightly. But I've got that conviction in Dillon. Like, this team is built off of the receiver value, which I think was really good, all the way from the 4th round to the 13th, in my humble opinion, and the tight end value, and then a good value in the 9th round in Derek Carr. So, I'd be okay with this team. Although running back might worry some of you guys, right? All right, let's see here. Yeah, we'll see if it... I mean, I guess it'll gift out memberships no matter what, right? All right, there goes one. I heard a noise. Emil gets one. Let's go. Spencer, I like your team. Kelsey's so good in 14 teams. Yeah, I feel like that positional advantage is pretty big in a 14 team. Will Steven be on tomorrow? Yes. I'm waiting on a trade response. He's been thinking for 2 days. Smokey becomes a member for a month. Let's go. Yeah, you can annoy. You can, or you won't be annoying him, but you can yell at Steven tomorrow. Tox becomes a member for a month. Let's go. Yeah, Spence, getting him in the second was kind of wild for a 14-team mock, right? Yeah, Steven, a little. There's a lot going on with him right now, but he'll be all right. I'm sure. He's not trying to ignore you. Just very busy with work. Inceptivus, member for a month. Let's go. And I think we have one more to give out. Yeah, Steven will be on. We'll be streaming around 9 p.m. tomorrow with Steven. 12 team, full PPR. And we're running 2 streams tomorrow. I will not be running the Underdog draft tonight. I'm saving Underdog for Friday. But I had a mock draft request for subscriber mock that we could not get done next week for a couple, because really Sunday's the only open night next week, and it's already been filled up with the 14-team mock. So tomorrow we're running a second mock for our boy Tony. So there will be 2 mocks you guys can potentially join tomorrow. First one, 12-team full PPR. Second mock is a double quarterback 10-team. So, 2 mocks tomorrow. I'm excited, man. Friday night, we'll roll with an Underdog night. Saturday night, we're rolling with a 10-team auction mock draft. Sunday night, a 14-team full PPR mock draft like tonight's mock. And then we've got the catch. Fam. Drafts coming up next week. I can't believe it, man. So Monday night, the 22nd, we got league number 2 drafting. Tuesday night, we've got league number 3 drafting. Wednesday night, we've got league number 4 drafting. Each draft will be at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Thursday night, we're doing our normal subscriber mock draft, 12-team full PPR with Steven. Then Friday night, we're doing League Number 1's draft. And maybe an Underdog draft after. Saturday, probably no draft. Sunday, probably no draft. Because I'm going on vacation. But there is a possibility that Saturday, early in the day, I do a mock. We'll find out. We'll find out. But I don't want to bet on it. I think Saturday and Sunday I'm going to be completely off. But I should have uploads on Saturday and Sunday for you guys. That's what I'm going to try to. And then, so the week I'm on vacation, the following week, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to do streams, but it's going to be a really wild schedule. So, yep. All right. Let's see. Sorry I missed this stream. I'm going to end up missing tomorrow's. No worries, bro. No worries. Spence, sorry guys, the chat's not updating for me, so I had to reload here. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. mock with Steven. 12-team full PPR Spence. After that, a double QB 10-team full PPR. Yeah, fortunately, Jerry, it's just random. I think there's still one more to go out. I'm trying to see who gets it before I end the stream. Yeah, it's just random, Jerry. I think you have to press allow gifts and click again. Oh, I didn't know there's a way to oh yeah, maybe try clicking. Oh yeah, I don't know. My understanding is it's just random. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will wind things down. If you guys can't tell, I need to head out for the night. So, appreciate you guys, man. A great draft. Cinnabon, Emil, Derek, Mr. Sarcastic, Real Goated, Bossman Fat, J Dubs, Joe Fitness, Chase Brown, Smokey, Prey, Claiborne, Chris. Appreciate you guys so much. What a great draft we had tonight, man. Sorry, guys. I was a little off my game tonight. You guys know what happens, like, at least once a week. You know, I mean, I hit a wall in the middle of the week, pretty typically. So, this was your night. I hit a wall. But great draft tonight, Spencer. You're the man. Gifting out memberships again, man. You're the guy. Everyone, we love Spence, right? Heart emojis in the chat for Spence. So, everyone else you stop by, you know who you are, man. Whether you hopped in the live chat, whether you just listened in, whether you watched for 30 seconds. Thank you guys so much, man. I will talk to everyone tomorrow. See you guys at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And then for a second draft after. So, appreciate you guys, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button, of course, if you're new to the channel. And check out all the links down below. Make sure to join Discord if you guys want to join a future mock draft. That'll do it for the night, man. That'll do it for the stream. With that, I'm going to refresh one more time. See what's going on at the bottom of the chat here. And, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure it'll gift out that final membership to somebody, but I'm not sure how it'll do it. So, with that, I'll say thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.